Hello, I am Artinvader and welcome to my tutorial. Maybe you already know me. I am a digital artist from Berlin, Germany. I regularly post my art and short tutorials on my social media channels. Feel free to check them out. You can find the link in the caption. I want to turn my passion into a profession. Therefore it would be nice if you support me on Patreon. There you will find the project files to my YouTube tutorials. For a small financial surcharge, you also get access to my 3D models, which I use in my art. Thank you for your help. Now today I will show you how to create this cool 3D logo animation from any 2D logo. In the first part of the video, I explain you how to export Illustrator files to Blender. In the second part of the video I show you how to create the 3D object and animation with Blender. In the bonus part of the video, I will show you how I edit my animations with Adobe After Effects. Let's get started, arties. To convert our 2D logo into a 3D logo, we need the logo in a path format. For this I use Adobe Illustrator, but you can also use Adobe Photoshop. Open the program and create a new drawing area with 1080 pixel in height and width. Insert your logo as image file or as ready Illustrator file there. If you have a photo, it is best to use a black and white graphic. Select your image file and press Image Tracer at the top of the bar. If you are satisfied with the result, press the button Convert on the top of the page. As you can see, there is still a white area around the logo. To remove it, press the right mouse button on the image and select Ungroup. Now you can select the white frame and delete it. At the end we export the logo as SVG file. Now we come to the second part of the video, where we create the logo in Blender as a 3D object. First we delete everything with the X key. Then we import the logo into Blender. To simplify the editing we select all paths and press CMD+J. Now all paths are grouped. Then we press the right mouse button and select Set Origin Center to Mass. Now the axis is centered in the logo. Then we set all values under location to 0 and rotate the logo in the x-axis by 90 degrees. This will be useful for the animation later on. Now we go to the Object Data Properties to create a 3D object from it. Under Geometry we select the value 0,01 for Extrude. Under Bevel we go to the Subitem Profile. At Depth we select 0,0045 meter and at Resolution 32. Under Preset we select Cornice Molding. We come now to the material. Then we divide the view into two. For this you go to the side until A+ appears and drag the window to the side. After that we go to the shader editor. Delete the existing material of the logo and create a new one. There you set metallic to 1 and roughness to 0,1. First we change the viewport shading in the upper right corner. Then switch to the world mode. Search for environment texture and insert a picture of your choice. I choose a picture of me. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can find the whole project files there. You can find the link in the caption. Now we come to the animation. First we shorten the animation to 5 seconds. Since we have 30 frames per second, 5 seconds makes 150 frames. Set a keyframe at the beginning of the animation by pressing the button with the dot icon. Then we move the slider to the end of the animation. Now we use the Rotate tool and rotate the logo 360 degrees and set another keyframe. The back side of the logo is mirrored, so I want it to be seen in the animation as short as possible. We move the animation slider until we see the side of the logo. There we set a keyframe and repeat the process for the other side. Now we can move the inner keyframes closer to each other, so that the back side rotates faster. Now we come to the render settings. First we have to create a camera. Under Output Properties on the right side you choose a suitable format. Under Output you choose PNG, because we want to have an animation with a transparent background to edit it later with Adobe After Effects. If you don't want to edit the animation anymore, you can place a colored plane behind the animation, so that the environment texture is not shown anymore. For color def I choose 16 and for compression 0%. To remove the background, go to Render Properties. Under Film check the transparent box. Press on the camera icon on the side and select a suitable position. The animation is ready to render. Press Ctrl plus F12. That's it. Now we come to the bonus part of the video, where I explain you how I edit the animation with Adobe After Effects. Double-click to insert the finished PNG sequence into Adobe After Effects. It can happen that the graphic is displayed darker than it actually is. This is caused by the gamma value. To fix this problem, search for Color and Gamma Conversion in the Effects window. Under Gamma Conversion select Linear to sRGB. Then look for the effect Hue/Saturation. Under Master Saturation select the value 30. Then duplicate the layer and set the blending mode to multiply. Press the T key and set the opacity to 30%. Then select the bottom layer and search for the effect Echo. At number of echoes select the value 3, at decay select 0,75 and at echoes operator select maximum. If you now play the animation a kind of tail appears at the rotation. At the end we search for the effect Edge Glow. There we set a checkmark at Colorize and choose a color from the logo at Tint Color. Finally I work with overlays here too. For this I use a star animation. Insert the video into the layer window and position it over the logo. Then duplicate the bottom layer and move it all the way to the top. For the star animation choose Alpha Matte so that the stars are only visible on the logo. Finally set the blending mode to add. Now you have a star animation on the logo. That's it with the tutorial. I hope you liked it. From 10,000 followers I will record the tutorials personally and also show myself. I am happy about every support. To make sure you don't miss a new tutorial from me, please subscribe to the channel. I try to upload 1 to 2 tutorials per week. See you in the next tutorial.